BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for everything football. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads to bet on during the games. You think you know your stuff? Well, get in on our $200,000 mega contest and pick 5 games against the spread every week for your chance at weekly prizes and a share of $200K. $200,000. It's ridiculous. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in a game of blackjack or poker or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in the action. Bet online. The game starts here. All right, next is from Brian Dunlap, our resident bookers. K100's AEW report card for Swerve Strickland. K100, this week I'm asking the three-man gang for grade of Swerve Strickland's reign as AEW World Champion. From A to F, what grade would you give Swerve's first reign as AEW's top champ? How'd you rank him against the other former AEW champs? And question for Disco. Sportskeeda recently revealed that Mr. Inferno is a concerned citizen when it comes to traffic safety and the proper use of automobiles. Did you see that, Konnan?
No.
Oh, we talked about last week, didn't we?
We showed it last week. Yeah.
Yeah, where I said women. I did the joke about women having driver's licenses, and Sportskeeda said I was like shooting. Swerve's theme song entrance glorifies, celebrates the act of Swerve while driving a car. Will it affect Disco's grade for Swerve's most recent title reign? With love, Brian from the Big Apple.
Can you imagine people that don't like you and don't know you reading this?
And they think you believe.
That's
how you converse every day.
Right. And they think it's a shoot. Right.
How could you not see the comedic take in them? Like
some people don't. Some people can't.
I know.
Bro, Sportskeeda wrote it as a shoot.
I think it's 50. I said on Twitter after I posted it, I said it's 50%. That people, when a person post, especially if people think you're voting for Trump, then they're seeing zero humor in anything you post. Like everything is shoot. I can't believe you said they're just looking to attack every word that comes out of your mouth. It's crazy. I'll give Swerve a B. What do you call it? His rise to the title, I'll give an A+ because the guy was basically they weren't doing anything with him, and he was sticking out like a sore thumb. And finally, they saw he's very talented, and he rose to the title. And his angle, most of his angle with Adam Page has been really good stuff, and he's cut some excellent promos on that guy. And so I would give it a B because when he won, it wasn't his fault, but it was kind of flat. He had a couple promos that didn't really say much, but they stuck him in. I didn't even know what he did. When he came out of when he won the world title, who was his first feud against?
I think everything he did that wasn't with Hangman Page wasn't that good.
Right. But the stuff with Page has been excellent.
And his match with Brian.
Yeah, I don't know why Brian. I wouldn't have beaten Swerve. He had kind of a short title reign, didn't he? How long was it?
Yeah. Yeah, but, you can tell Tony's a huge mark for Danielson. He said, if anything ever happens to me, Danielson's going to take over the company. And, Danielson's always got a job here for life and all that. So he's a big Bryan Danielson fan. When you're over with the boss, you're over with the boss, right?
Yeah.
And so they took it away from him. And it was actually a very emotional, great match with a great emotional ending, right?
Yeah.
For a guy that's not going to be in the business long. So I think in Tony's mind is, look, Brian's not going to be here probably next year. Swerve's going to be here for a couple more years. We'll get it back on him again.
Yeah. He was champ 126 days, DI, late April to late August. I wanted to play this for you real quick.
I'm going to agree with it. I'm going to agree with it.
The only thing I'm down on Swerve is I don't know why he feeds into this, the death match. Like the garbage wrestling stuff spots.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't come out of hardcore, but he did CZW deathmatch tournament.
Oh, he did
all that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I never did death matches.
But that was like years ago. Like he didn't start that way, but he did it. He probably just wanted to.
You could count on 5 fingers the amount of hardcore matches I had. I just thought, man, I don't really want. It's like, that's the one thing I can't understand with these wrestlers these days. It's like, people want to knock me. Is like, dude, I'm still healthy. I can still work out in the gym. I'm still and all I had to do was entertain and just, I didn't do a lot of high flying stuff. And
I don't know of many guys. I don't know of many guys that did death matches or extreme matches, including myself, that haven't paid a price for it later.
Right.
So he will pay a price later.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Bro, they did a power bomb on a cinder block, Konnan.
Yeah, but that's a worked.
Was it a worked cinder block?
100%. There's no way you could break that. Just if it was normal.
Oh, I don't think he broke it.
That's no. Can you show me that, Joe?
Yeah, show the power bomb on the cinder block, Joe, when you get you. But go over what you want to say right now.
Oh, so this is just, and I'll play that next. This is just an example of, this is like 1997, 1998. This is the kind of stuff that used to be on Saturday Night Live. It's related to Disco's joke, right? This is Norm Macdonald.
Who are safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman.
Have you ever seen the ones
you're
where
missing at that joke? It should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women.
Did you ever see the gimmick where Colin Jost and who's the black guy on Saturday Night Live? The other guy. They do that shtick back and forth where they're so they do this thing where like Cody. Have you ever seen this? Colin Jost. This is recent.
Explain it to me first.
Okay, dude. All right, let's continue the emails. The next one's from Robert. Do we have another thing we're bringing up, Joe? Before I went on another.
I'm going to find this cinder block spot. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, here's the cinder block power bomb. And wait, as you can see, if you look real quick, can you see this guy's comment? The fact that we saw someone get power bombed on a shoot cinder block, and it was like the fourth most brutal spot of the show is insane. So that's one of their. That's what the people are looking for. So.
Okay, let me see this.
Yeah. Hey man. Oh no, don't do this. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like if his back bent backward, like you know what I'm saying. It's like it wasn't.
That's a very dangerous spot if that's a real cinder block. And why would you do that when you can get a fake one?
Like that's my bro. He's gonna get beat up,
bro. You just got a $5 million contract, and you're taking that bump,
bro. Tony Khan even said it. Tony Khan even said. Let me finish say something here. Tony Khan even said the post-match scrum. We got a lot of guys that are probably gonna be out for a little bit after tonight, because guys got bro. If you're doing stuff like this,
is this another cinder block spot?
Yeah,
Let me see this
vertebreaker, aka
let me see this.
However people call it.
Well, let me see it, Joe. Well, he doesn't really fall on it. He falls on the edge. Both
the back, yeah.
But wouldn't the edge hurt like more?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
here we go.
Because you. Either way, it hurts. I'm like, you know.
And you can see the mark on his back. A fake cinder block wouldn't do that.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like,
you couldn't pay me enough to do that.
I mean, there's almost an infinite number of things you could do in a wrestling match. Like, why would you choose some of the ones that hurt for real a lot?
Well, I've always used the fake cinder block, and it gets a big pop because it breaks.
Right. Right. So it's like, yeah. Like, why would you use the real stuff when you could do? Why would you do the real stuff when you could do the fake stuff and get the same pop? Is a question that needs to be asked of these guys. Like, come on.
Right.
I love Jim Ross, and I think most sensible fans think and know he's the best commentator of all time. But I'm always surprised when they put him on commentary for a match like this, because his disdain for those kind of spots he does not hide whatsoever. I'm gonna watch tonight and see how he did, but when he was commentating it All In, like you could hear him get certain risky spots, and it's like
he's been doing that since the show began, bro.
Yeah, and that's what. But now we know he does it, and it's like I wouldn't put him in that spot.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.